LNG, a bridge to a greener future? The world is at a crossroads when it comes to energy. On one side, we have the traditional fossil fuels, coal and oil, that have powered industries for over a century, but have also contributed heavily to climate change. On the other side, we have renewable energy sources like solar and wind, which promise a clean and sustainable future, but are not yet fully scalable to meet global energy demands. In this transition period, one fuel source has gained significant attention: liquefied natural gas, LNG. LNG is often promoted as a bridge fuel, offering lower emissions compared to coal and oil, while providing reliable energy. But is LNG truly a step toward a greener future, or is it just another temporary solution with hidden consequences? Let's explore the role of LNG in the global energy transition, its benefits, its challenges, and what the future holds. Before we proceed to the video, don't forget to hit the like button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos. The need for a greener future. Climate change is one of the most pressing challenges of our time. Rising global temperatures, extreme weather events, and environmental degradation have made it clear that reducing carbon emissions is no longer optional, it's a necessity. The burning of fossil fuels is the largest contributor to greenhouse gas emissions. Coal and oil are the worst offenders, responsible for high levels of carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen oxides, all of which contribute to global warming and air pollution. Governments and industries worldwide are racing to decarbonize their energy sources. Many countries have pledged to reach net zero emissions by 2050, but achieving this goal requires a gradual shift from high-emission fuels to cleaner alternatives. This is where LNG enters the picture as a potential transition fuel that could help bridge the gap between fossil fuels and renewables. LNG, a potential bridge technology. LNG is natural gas that has been cooled to -162 degrees Celsius, -260 degrees Fahrenheit, turning it into a liquid for easier transportation and storage. Unlike traditional fossil fuels, natural gas burns more cleanly, producing fewer pollutants and lower CO2 emissions. The idea behind LNG as a bridge fuel is simple. It is cleaner than coal and oil, reducing immediate environmental harm. It can integrate with existing energy infrastructure, making it a practical choice. It supports the transition to renewables by providing a stable energy source when solar and wind power are intermittent. Many countries, including China, India, and European nations, are turning to LNG to phase out coal and complement their renewable energy goals. Even the shipping and aviation industries are considering LNG as a cleaner alternative to traditional fuels. But is LNG truly the answer, or is it just another temporary fix with long-term consequences? Benefits of LNG. LNG has several advantages that make it an attractive option during this energy transition. 1. Lower carbon emissions. LNG emits 50 to 60% less CO2 compared to coal when burned for electricity. This makes it a significant improvement over traditional fossil fuels. 2. Reduced air pollution. Unlike coal and oil, LNG produces minimal sulfur dioxide, SO2, and particulate matter, reducing smog and improving air quality. This is especially beneficial in densely populated areas struggling with air pollution. 3. High energy efficiency. Natural gas power plants operate at higher efficiency levels than coal plants, meaning more energy is produced per unit of fuel burned. This makes LNG a cost-effective solution for countries looking to balance energy needs with environmental concerns. 4. Reliable and scalable. Unlike solar and wind, which depend on weather conditions, LNG provides consistent and scalable energy. This makes it a crucial backup for renewable energy systems that still struggle with storage and reliability. 5. Infrastructure compatibility. Many countries already have natural gas pipelines and power plants, making it easier to adopt LNG without massive infrastructure overhauls. This makes it a practical transition fuel while renewables continue to develop. However, despite these benefits, LNG is not without its challenges. Challenges of LNG. While LNG is cleaner than coal and oil, it still comes with significant environmental and economic concerns. 1. Methane leakage, a hidden climate threat. One of the biggest concerns with LNG is methane leakage. Methane is the primary component of natural gas, and it is 80 times more potent than CO2 as a greenhouse gas over a 20-year period. Methane can escape at various stages: during extraction from underground gas fields, during transportation and storage as LNG, from leaks in pipelines and infrastructure. Even small methane leaks can negate the climate benefits of switching from coal to LNG. Some studies suggest that if methane leakage rates exceed 3%, LNG could be just as harmful as coal in terms of overall climate impact. 2. Fossil fuel dependence. LNG still comes from fossil fuel extraction, meaning it does not eliminate dependence on non-renewable resources. Investing heavily in LNG infrastructure could slow down the transition to fully renewable energy. 3. Energy-intensive production. The process of liquefying natural gas requires a massive amount of energy. Cooling the gas to -162 degrees Celsius consumes about 10 to 15% of the energy content of the gas itself, reducing its overall efficiency. 4. High costs and market volatility. LNG infrastructure, liquefaction plants, storage tanks, and specialized ships requires billions of dollars in investment. Additionally, LNG prices are highly volatile, as seen during global energy crisis when prices soared, making it an unstable energy source for some economies. 5. Long-term lock-in. Once countries invest in LNG infrastructure, there is a risk of long-term dependence, delaying the full adoption of renewables. Critics argue that money spent on LNG should instead be directed toward battery storage, hydrogen, and smart grids for renewable energy. These challenges raise an important question. Does LNG truly serve as a short-term bridge, or is it another delay in moving toward a fully green future? The future of LNG and a greener future. To ensure LNG serves as a true transition fuel rather than a long-term problem, several key strategies must be implemented. 1. Reducing methane emissions. Advanced methane detection and capture technologies must be deployed to minimize leakage across the LNG supply chain. Stronger regulations and monitoring systems will be essential to ensure LNG remains a cleaner alternative. 2. Pairing LNG with carbon capture. Carbon capture and storage technologies can help offset some of LNG's emissions. If integrated properly, CCS could make LNG a low-carbon energy source during the transition period. 3. Phasing out LNG over time. While LNG can serve as a bridge, it must not become a permanent crutch. Governments should establish clear timelines for phasing out LNG in favor of renewable sources like hydrogen, wind, and solar. 4. Accelerating renewable energy investments. The faster renewable energy storage solutions improve, the less reliant the world will be on LNG. Battery advancements, hydrogen fuel development, and smart grid integration will play key roles in making LNG obsolete. LNG offers a cleaner alternative to coal and oil, making it an important bridge fuel in the transition to a greener future. However, its methane leakage risks, infrastructure costs, and long-term fossil fuel dependence raise concerns about how truly sustainable it is. For LNG to serve as a real stepping stone rather than a roadblock, countries must take proactive steps to reduce emissions, invest in renewables, and ensure LNG remains a temporary solution. The real goal? A future powered by 100% clean, renewable energy. The question is not whether we need LNG. It's how long we should rely on it before moving to something truly green. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to hit the like button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos. Your support means a lot to us. Take care until the next one, and feel free to drop a comment sharing your thoughts. See you soon.